Good morning. How are you? Well, it's another day, another Sunday that the Lord has blessed. And I am coming to you once again with a look to a word of encouragement for you guys out there who have been waiting on the promises of God. In the story, one of my favorite passages about promises is the story of Joseph. You remember when Joseph had the dream where God told him basically that he promised that he would make him a ruler over many, including his brothers. Well, there was a long time between the promise given and the promise fulfilled. In between, Joseph was thrown in a pit. He was taken from the pit to sold into slavery. Then he went into from slavery to being thrown into jail. But through it all, Joseph had this attitude. And it was the attitude of, this is going to get better. And I believe he had that attitude because in the back of his mind, he always remembered the promise. God promised that he would make him a ruler over nations. And that got him through the rough times. Have God ever made you a promise and it seemed like a long time between the promise given and the promise fulfilled? And in between those two times, you had some trials and you some tribulations, and you had some things come up against you that were very much contrary to the promise that God gave you. Well, I'm here to tell you today and encourage you, keep on holding on to the promise. At my church, what's up, True Way? We have this saying, a promise is a promise. No matter how long you got to wait, no matter how long you have to go through before the promise is fulfilled, a promise is a promise. If God said it, that settles it. What's your promise today? What has God told you that he was going to do for you and your life? Is everything in your life coming against it? Is everything contrary to what God said he would do? It doesn't matter. If God said it, that settles it. A promise is a promise. So just hold on to the promise. No matter how rough it gets, hold on to the promise. I have been through some things this past year that are so contrary to the promise God gave me. But no matter what I go through, in the back of my mind, I keep on holding on to hope because I know that God promised certain things. So on today, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're chiming in on, I want to encourage you to, no matter what, come hell or high water, keep holding on to the promise that God gave to you. It's going to pay off in the end. I love you guys. I want you to keep on striving to do your best. Nobody's perfect. I don't cross every T and dot every I. But I thank God that I serve a perfect God who forgives and forgets. Guys, you're doing a great job. Keep on holding on to hope and the promise. And if you don't know Jesus, get to know him. If you don't go to church, start going. I promise you it'll be rewarded and it will pay off. As always, hey, I gotta send a shout out to my church if you don't have one of your own. True Way Holy Church, under the pastorship of Daryl Jones. 403 Baptist Road, Durham, North Carolina. Sunday service at 11. I love you guys. Keep striving. Keep on holding. Don't give up. Keep on holding on to hope. God loves you most importantly. And as always, keep smiling.